Checking if I'm live. I think I am. Hi guys. Hi. Hello to KS Plays and hello to Ozzy. Hi there. Hello. Welcome to this live. I'm just trying to search for my reference photo on my other phone. So we can continue with this drawing. Here's my mother. Hello, Mom. Hi, art teacher. Hello. Hi, it's very nice to have you here. And here is Nemanja. Guys, please check him out. Like this guy is simply amazing. His work is simply breathtaking. Like, I love this guy and I'm so honored to have him today on this live. That's so amazing. Thank you, Nemanja, for joining. He's a master when it comes to everything. I think that my phone is gonna fall from here, but let's see if it's gonna stand at least for a while. So I truly hope that you can now see this drawing a bit better. And yeah, my phone fell. That's about it for that. Let me see if I can do it like this. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Nemanja. I really appreciate that coming from you. It's just, oh my God. That's so nice of you. Guys, please check him out. Like, his work is just out of this world, honestly. And I'm so honored to have you here, this live. Can you make a tutorial on cheap drawing paper for colored pencils? Yes, I can do that. I just need to find I have to find a proper paper for it. Sanyutak 21. Hello, my dear. Hi. Hello. Welcome to this live. I will definitely try and do the tutorial on cheap papers, but what exactly do you mean by cheap papers? Like exactly what do you mean by like cheap papers? What's the range of it? Because I know that I can sometimes, like, I buy papers that are like really cheap, but they're like really good at the same time. So if you have, for example, like some special kind of paper that you like, this special brand or something like that, please suggest it and I will see. Because I'm in India, so it's way too expensive compared to other countries. Yeah, I completely understand that. I'm from Serbia, and we have also like that problem and that issue with actually finding like proper things and proper papers, and they're like half of the things you cannot even get here. But it's fine. This is my mother. Okay, Sanya joined. Okay, I now know who joined. Lovely. I was recommended to meet you here by Unmasked Art this morning, so I found you and subscribed. Thank you so much, Ozzy. I really appreciate that, and I would like to thank Unmasked Art as well. He's such an amazing artist and such supportive artist, and thank you so much. Because okay, I read this. I don't know how I missed this comment. All right, so we can start with the drawing. I have no idea how the hair will turn out because I definitely decided to go with the black and with the purple and the blue. So if you see on the reference photo, like, her right side is like very dark and her left side is a bit lighter, but the parts that are like lighter, we're gonna do them with the purple and with the blue. So I'm just gonna start with the black. You're probably gonna hear my cats. Like, my cats are not sleeping at the moment, and like there's like the small one is meowing at the moment in my living room. think that he is calling the other something, I have no idea, or he's calling him for to play. I have no idea. I have to reboot. I'll be back. No worries. Take as much time as you need. So I'm just pressing my pencil very hard here because this part is very dark. Basically, you cannot even see like what's happening here. Hi. Can I just have a quick moment to show you my friend? This is my friend. He's so small and he likes to cuddle, but at the same time, like, he likes to make some mess, like quite a mess sometimes. But he's so lovely. He's the best when he sleeps, definitely. Like, he looks like an angel while he is like asleep. But when he's not, like, he just likes to mess around with my curtains and with my stuff. And with the colored pencils, he likes to play, like, he loves to play with the colored pencils as well. So he's like, but he's young and he's small, so it's fine. We're just filling this part like in. Making this like very dark. So basically most of this part of the right side will be like very, very dark, and I have cat's hair all over my hands, my fingers, but it's fine. So when it comes to the hair, it's very, very important to follow the flow of the hair, and I know that it would be like a bit difficult. I know that some of you, at least from like previous two streams, or 3 streams, sorry, it was 3 because like my Wi-Fi was bad. There are some people who actually followed these steps, and it would be a bit tricky to get like a nice hair, especially because we're doing it, we're using the reference, but we're not using everything, so it would be a bit. Okay, the one is sleeping and another one is making a mess. It would be a bit hard to actually get a proper hair, like hair color. Welcome to Branislav. Mima is back, nice. And Ozzy is back too. Okay, welcome guys. It's really nice to have you here, Branislave. And my cat is joining us as well. He is in my lap at the moment. He always likes to see what I'm doing, like no matter if I'm like on my laptop or on my phone, like he just likes to watch. Or if I'm drawing something, like he likes to watch the colored pencils. Sometimes he's chasing them. So we're still gonna make this. Can you 1 second speak in your language? I can. I just don't know what I would say. Like if you could suggest like something that you would like to hear, just let me know, and I'll speak on my language. up until like this part here, we're gonna make it like very dark, and then we're gonna start combining the colors and everything else. Just need to see if I can find a paper that I can put across the just a second. Wait, you wait here. Yeah, the paper. So it's very important to have kind of like any kind of paper to put like across the... I have some scribbles here. No, this paper cannot be used. So it's good to have a paper so you can like put it like on top of your drawing, so like we can have we don't smudge the drawing, like that's very important, not to smudge the drawing. And also it's very important to keep your pencils sharpened like almost at all times if you're not that skilled as an artist. Like it's really important to keep your colored pencils like sharp. If you're on the beginning stages, like it's in order for you to get the best possible results, you really need to keep your colored pencil sharpened. Did you giving pressure to have that much bright black? Yes, definitely. Like you need to really press your pencil very hard so we could get like the best possible results. There's like one very dark part here. Just gonna like keep as dark as possible. And we're gonna leave this part. I would just like to leave a small part where we can like make some bluish highlights on the top. So basically now we're playing with the colors. Did you ever try to paint on a computer, using a pen tablet? I did, and I did try that when I was working almost 1 year as a 2D animator in one company, and we were working on a cartoon series called Lola and Mila, and I was drawing like most of the times. I was doing like I was a storyboard artist, and I was doing a lot of animations, but I remember using making some characters. I remember that I made one character for that cartoon. It was a tooth fairy, I think. Like I made it. My cat is like very persistent, like stay in my lap. I was drawing a tooth fairy. I remember drawing that character, but I always thought that I am very clumsy for digital drawings, and for me, like these traditional ones like colored pencils and graphite pencils are very easy, but I honestly think that drawing digitally is, at least for me, is much harder. It's like very hard for me to actually get a good drawing. And I illustrated one children's book. I remember that was 3 years ago when I illustrated one children's book. But I honestly am not satisfied with those illustrations. Like I did them like digitally, but I wasn't that satisfied. Like it didn't turn out quite the way that I wanted. So I just decided to go back to like drawing traditionally, and that's it. But I did, and I enjoyed it. But it's really hard for me to switch. I remember, sorry for the noise. I remember when I first started using the digital board and everything, and like when I first started drawing in Photoshop, I remember that I started like drawing some lines, and then um, in the middle of it, I wasn't happy with one line, and instead of using the undo button, I took the eraser and I started like erasing it. That's how I was clumsy using it. Um, I would like to use the Indigo Blue for these parts here, just to make them kind of bluish. So that's how I like. I'm not experienced when it comes to that. But I really did enjoy though. Like I really enjoyed it. So now we're just combining the black and the blue. So I'm using the indigo blue to kind of connect these two parts. And first we're gonna do the um, the blue part, and then like that blue is gonna, like we're gonna make a transition into the purple, and we're gonna have like the purple and the bluish parts. I'm gonna just have a bit of fun with this hair, and that's it. I'm gonna also use some blenders, so make sure to have like either blenders like these ones, or to have the blenders, how do you call them, I'm having the baby oil here next to me because at the moment I'm not having the zested pencil blend, so you can use the zested or baby oil if you have, or make your cat blend it for you. He's here. I don't know if you can see him. Like he's here. How many years are you doing colored pencils portrait? Because you're so good at it. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind comment. I really appreciate that. I've been using colored pencils for the past couple of years. Like I think it's started using them in I think 2016, something like that. I'm using the non-photo blue for these highlights, the upper part. Yeah, it was around 2016, 2000, maybe even 2015 is when I first like saw them. And I remember I came to my mother and I told her like, Mom, like there's like so good like colored pencils, and this is like a completely different world. And I started like showing her and everything, and I was like, but they're like very expensive. And that set was around 200 euros, something like that, and that's like very, very expensive. And my mother, she saw it and she was just like, okay, like that's fine, like one day we will have them. And I was like, yeah, I need to work like really hard to get them. I was really excited. And a couple of days after, she basically called me and she gave me that money, and she was like, I believe in you so much, so just like take them and start like working, and start working on your knowledge and on your skills. So like basically that set, like I got my first set from my mother. So if it wasn't for my mother, I don't know like when will I be able to start all of this. But my mother, she always believed that I can succeed in all of this. So, and she, I think, as if I remember, like I think that she even borrowed the money so she can like get me those colored pencils. Like she really believed in me like that much. So then I'm forever grateful to my mom. And she bought me like the Faber-Castell Polychromos, like the biggest set. And I remember like going there and buying my first set like of Faber-Castell Polychromos, and I was out of the moon happy, like how happy I was, like, and how grateful I was. Your mother is great. Yes, of course she is. Like she is an amazing woman, and she is very supportive. And she definitely like always believed that that this is something that I can actually do. I don't know if you can see everything that I'm working. Like I think that this is like very, very dark. Let me see if I can change it just Just 1 second. I'm trying to get everything right, and I'm just playing with these things, but I don't know if you can actually see like what I'm doing. I'm still learning to stream, and this is like a bit hard, but I mean it's fine. See, I think that you can see it now more clearly, and that you can see like what I'm doing. All right. Hello to Nicholas. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for sharing it to like different groups. I really appreciate your support so much. And why you added blue in the hair? I added the blue because I would like to have like the blue and purple hair. Like I would like to change her hair into the like blue and purple. So we're gonna have like a combination with the black along with the blue and the purple. We can start with our blues, and I'm using the Indigo Blue. So I'm just gonna start with those blue parts. My phone switched off completely, so I cannot see the reference. Okay. But I'm barely using the reference, basically. I'm just using it so I can see that basic flow of the hair, but we will not be using the reference for the hair. And I'm using the Indigo Blue for these parts here. And just like combine it. I'm not a very big fan of using the Prismacolor colored pencils for the hair. I always loved using the Faber-Castell polychromos for the hair because they're so much like detailed than the Prismacolors. But since I started the whole drawing with the Prismacolors, I might as well like finish it, because if you're following this and you're using the Prismacolors, I'm sure that you would be annoyed by the fact like if I changed and then I changed like the whole colors and the whole set, the color chart and everything else. So like I will just like finish it with the Prismacolors, but I always liked to use the Faber-Castell polychromos for the hair. And we're gonna use some of the colors. I'll just drop this down so I can see the color chart. So we need some very light blues, and we need some mid shades as well, like the mid-tones. So we're gonna have, for example, I like this denim blue. I'll just try and find it. This is the denim blue. Just sharpen it. Ozzy, I think when hair or feathers are so black it turns blue. I love it. I dye my hair black in the 80s and 90s and turned bluish in the light. Exactly, I love it. I love when like I was black. I had black hair. I think it was like 10 years ago, something like that. I dyed my hair black, and I love that effect. Like if you go like on the sun and you have those blue highlights, I find that like very cool. My pencils are always breaking, but that's normal, especially if you like sharpen them like a lot. I hope that you can see these colors now. Like on my laptop they seem okay. Yeah, for now, like I think that you can see them. Just move this here. I got like much more relaxed for this live than on the previous like couple of them. Like you really need to stop jumping in my lap like every 2 minutes. I was so nervous, like the first 2 lives I was so nervous. Even like when my Wi-Fi stopped working, like I started panicking a bit. I will use the non-photo blue. I thought like that I won't be able to join like back. Are you using the indigo blue? Yes, I'm using the indigo blue and the denim blue and the non-photo blue. I will use some very light colors as well for the hair. Like I will use the powder blue and the cloud blue. I have these two. The sky blue light, I think that we will use the cloud blue. And the sky blue light, I think that it disappeared somewhere. The sky blue, I think that I used it a lot and I don't have it anymore. So, but yeah, I'm using the non-photo blue for this one for the highlights. And like for the very, very light parts, we'll be using the Hello to Bernard, good evening Mima. Hi, I'm so happy that you can make it, like even today. Welcome to this live. I'm very happy to have you here and I'm very honored as well. I'm just trying to like blend a bit this part, and this part is gonna be like very, what did I say? I'm gonna use the cloud blue. This part we can make it like light, because why not? And we will make that part very light. We will also, as I already said, we will be using the, on this part too, we will be using the some blenders. I will use the baby oil for it. We're gonna blend it in a way so we would lose like this graininess and everything else. Like that's why I love those blenders, because you can basically use them and create something completely different and get some completely different colors as well. I'm gonna use the denim blue here. You'll see, like once we start using the blenders, we'll get some completely different thing. And we'll also use the indigo blue across, like on top of this denim blue, to make it a bit darker even. So just gonna combine it. I'm really trying to balance with my cat in my lap now, like that. I apologize if I woke you up. Like the most soothing thing in the world, like the most soothing sound is like cats when cats purr. I love that about cats. Like, they just like, the black one, like, he's there, he's sleeping there, and he just starts purring like randomly. Like, nothing is happening. Like, he's just approaching me, and he just like starts purring, like, for no reason at all. That's what I love about cats. They just like purr randomly like that, and like they're very nice. I love them. It's 90 degrees in South Florida right now, so hot. Oh my god, that's amazing. Like, that's really amazing. Like, I think it's, I mean, I turned on the heaters here because it's really cold. I don't actually know like what degrees, like how much degrees there are here at the moment, but all I know it's very cold, and my heater is working, and I think that I even overheated this place a bit, but I like when I'm warm, so I prefer being warm. Even though I love winter, I love winter. I love autumn. Like, those are my two favorite period, like, of the seasons. But at the same time, I really like when I am warm. Cats are aliens. Why? They're not aliens. Like, they're very nice. If you mean that, like, and on a positive note, I can agree. Like, they're just like completely out of this world. Like, when it comes to that, like, I love them. I really, really love them. Like, I love dogs as well. Like, I love animals in general, but I think that, I don't know. I have something like special with cats. Like, I have some kind of special connection. I don't know. I prefer cats than dogs, honestly. They're like more calm, and like the purring thing is like really beautiful. It happened to me like a lot of times. Like, I hear them purr, and I lay down for a bit, and they come and they start purring, and I fall asleep immediately because that sound is so soothing. I'm from New York, so like the cold, I've been in Florida since 2000. It's too hot for me there. That's actually very nice. Like, it's, but like, wait, in Florida, because I'm not sure. I never been to US, so I'm not sure. So like in Florida, you don't have the, like, what's the lowest that you can go, like, when it comes to degrees? Like, what's the lowest? Like, do you have the, like, some cold weather, or in Florida, like, there's, like, that's not happening? Using the cloud blue for this part. Then I'm using the indigo so I can connect. Basically, when you're working on the hair, like, I don't like, sometimes I like holding on to the reference photo, but mostly, like, when I start doing the hair, I like to experiment. So even if it doesn't turn out good, like, I have no idea how this hair will turn out in the end, honestly. But like, just enjoy the process, and I think that it's really nice to explore, and to combine colors, and to layer the colors, and to do that like step by step, and see like where that is gonna lead you. So I'm not like always holding on to the, like, to the reference photo like 100%, and I think that's a good thing, like exploring and like experimenting and everything else. I think that it will get like so much better results, honestly. In Florida, it's summer all year. Around the coldest, it can get it around 50 degrees overnight. That's amazing. Like, so you always have just summers, like no winters, nothing. Like that's so amazing. It seems that you apply quite a lot of color to the hair. Yeah, definitely. I would like to I would definitely like to use the blue and the purple tone for it. I was thinking about it and I was thinking like, okay, I need to do something different and I need to do something else. I wouldn't like to like just um leave it just like that black brownish tone. Like I like, as you already know, I like to experiment with colors. So I thought like, okay, like why don't we do something like in colors a bit more. So I think that these two combinations of the colors, I think that it will turn out like very nice. Blue and purple, like I think that the combination is like you cannot make any mistakes if you're using these two colors. I think that those two colors are the winner, whatever you do. Just trying to combine the colors. I think that it looks nice so far, and I think that it would look nice in the whole combination with the rest of the composition. I think it would look nice with the rest of the face. We would start with the purple somewhere here, and we can use this part to make a purple transition somewhere here, which I think it would look very good. So we can use the indigo blue for this. Like make it very dark, like this transition has to look nice. Just gonna work just limit some parts. So I'm just gonna limit that part where we are going to make a transition. This like very like dark. I like the way it's looking. Thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate it. You are drawing with such a devotion. That's amazing. Thank you, Bernard. I really appreciate it so much, and I really am excited for this drawing. I'm very excited for this drawing because it's something different, and I love it. Honestly, I love it, and the colored pencils are one of my favorite mediums. I cannot say that they're my like favorite mediums because I can never decide between the graphite pencils and the color pencils and the pastels and charcoal. Like I love using all of these, and it's very hard for me to decide, but like every time I'm drawing with any medium I can say like, okay, this is my favorite medium because I'm currently using it. But I'm really enjoying my time like working on this drawing. Like it's so soothing and relaxing, and drawing the hair is one of my favorite things to draw, and I always get very excited when I need to start drawing the hair. I always get like, I was so looking forward to this live because of the hair, because I know that in this part like we're gonna do the hair, so I'm like very excited. using the non-photo blue. I'm not good with colors. I'm starting to use them now. I'm doing a portraits now, but only using blue for the eyes and red for a shirt, and it's not coming too good. Well, it's important that you're like that you are not giving up. That's first, and that you are practicing. Like it took me a lot of time for my drawings to like turn out good, and like kind of that I can say that I'm satisfied with them. But it's the most important thing is, even if you're not satisfied and if you think that it's not too good, it's important to not give up and see that as the way of you progressing. That's the most important thing, like, because we are all learning here. Like even now through this drawing, I'm basically learning here, me as well, because I never draw something like this before. Like I never did anything like this. So it's important to understand that as a way of learning and progressing. And I always like to look at that. I'm scared that he's gonna fall. I'm not gonna fall, you're sleeping. But he's just like spreading, and like I'm scared that my cat is gonna fall from here on my lap. He's getting bigger, like this black cat, he cannot stay in my lap anymore. But this, the white one still can, and he likes to sleep in my lap a lot, especially while I'm working. And even now he's here, so he's getting bigger, and I'm trying to like balance so he doesn't fall like from my lap. I'm gonna use the cloud blue for this part. Let me see if I can use a bit of white so I can like do the highlights a bit lighter even. This Prismacolor white is just like out of this world. Like that pencil can do miracles. Like I love this pencil. Like it's just amazing. Like I always, whenever I'm ordering, like I always order like 10 of them, because like this colored pencil is like, it's doing miracles basically. You can do like a lot of things with it. So when it comes to the hair, that's something that I also would like to mention. Like it's really important to have patience, to follow the flow of the hair. That's something that I always like to say in my tutorials, especially the hair. Okay, it's very important to follow the flow of the hair and to be patient and to keep your color pencils sharpened. And to keep like turning the pencil. Like if you can see that I always turn my pencil from time to time, because I'm trying to find the right angle so I can draw. And it seems that the white does really cover. You definitely, like this white, the Prismacolor white is just amazing, amazing. I love using that, and it's very good. The Prismacolor white is also very good for the blending as well. Like it kind of like it makes it all, it kind of makes it like the whole composition like even better. So I really like that. It really blends, and like it combines the color in a way that it's like it's really amazing, and I really love it. So I'm using the Indigo Blue for this like very dark part, and we're just like, so we don't forget. Not sure where this is, like this very dark purple color. I don't even know how to pronounce it. There are some colors that I would really like how to pronounce, but I have no idea how to pronounce them. But we will use the violet for now, so we can limit that part where the purple should continue. There are some colors here from this color chart of Prismacolor that I just don't know how to pronounce. And they're all like lovely. I mean, the colors are all lovely, but I don't know how to pronounce like all of them. And this is the violet blue. We will use that one. Let's see if we can find some. This is some purple hue color, which I don't know how to pronounce, like the first one. I don't see even like what's the name of it. I don't see the first 3 letters, but the second 2 they're like purple hue. So we're gonna use this color as well because it's very dark, and I think it would look like very good in the combination, like especially in these transitions where we're gonna combine the 2 colors. I'm gonna combine the indigo blue as well with these transitions. I'm gonna make it like purplish. I'm leaving now for a while, as I'm leaving the office now, and jump in later when I'm at home. All right, I look forward for you to coming back here, and have a safe trip home, and I see you soon here. And I wanted to use some color and then I forgot the dahlia blue. Okay, might as well use the dahlia blue. And the denim blue, we need to kind of connect all of these parts like properly. To make those transitions, like I'm very excited for this, and I would just like to work on all of the places at the same time, so I'm really I need to focus. Like when I'm excited, I'm like all over the place and I want to cover everything like all of a sudden and to finish it. Like that's also something to keep in mind, like especially if you're like excited like each and every time, like when you're drawing something. Just have like whenever you start getting like impatient and you want to work like on everything, just like calm yourself and just tell yourself that if you are patient enough, you will get a good drawing, because like I'm very excited, so I want to like work on a lot of places. I think that it's looking good so far. It's looking quite nice. And okay, we can continue like this part, and then we're gonna finish off with this. Like we're gonna make it like this part is gonna be like very dark blue, then it's gonna be like a lighter as we go on the upper part. So we can use the indigo blue. I'm gonna work on this part here. I'm also gonna put some darker parts. I'm gonna leave these parts like lighter. Then we're gonna combine them with the violet blue. Where's that darker blue? Maybe we can try implementing this color if I find it. This is the Indantrin blue. Indantrin, I think, blue. I think I said it correctly. If not, please just like help me out, guys, with the pronunciation of the certain colors. It's easy when I'm drawing by myself and I just look at the color chart and I just pick the pencil like whatever I want and whatever I need. But when I have to like say, because I'm doing like Patreon tutorials and I'm doing a real-time drawing tutorials, and then I'm like, when I'm basically doing the Patreon tutorials like this, it's just like I'm not reading the comments, but I'm explaining like every step of the way. And sometimes I am very hard, like it's very hard to actually pronounce some things, and I always say in my tutorials like guys, if I said this wrong, just please like correct me, and that's fine. But so far nobody corrected me, given though that they're like, I have patrons there and they're following my tutorials. I think it doesn't like, as long as they know like what color I am using, I think that it's fine. Like they're not bothered by the fact that I don't know how to pronounce certain colors. Thomas, hi, welcome Thomas. Wanted to say hi. Watching you draw is super addictive. Hope you have a good couple days. Thank you so much. Wow, that's very nice to hear. Like that it's addictive watching me draw. Like that's so amazing. Actually, I was scared when I first like got the idea of doing these lives. I got scared. Like what if people don't want to watch the lives and I'm just like doing lives and like nobody is interested in watching it? And I was like, okay, I will try, and like if people are not interested, I would just like stop doing lives and that's it. But like seeing like such nice and kind and supportive comments, and seeing you guys interact and like asking me questions and commenting and supporting these lives, like this I couldn't be more grateful. Like I really appreciate it so much. Now I'm a bit more confident in doing lives than I was before. One time I had a dream that it was my birthday and nobody remembered it. And I woke up like very sad because nobody remembered that like my birthday was there. And that happened like a couple of years ago. I was maybe 24, 25, something like that. And I was like, why nobody, like why did I have a dream that nobody like remembered that it was my birthday? And I remember being so sad in that in that dream. But like that never happened. Like people always remember my birthday, and they like, especially like the people like my close friends and like my close family and family in general, like they always remember my birthday. But I have no idea why I had that dream. And that was like, I thought that I will dream like, what if I go live and nobody watches it? That reminded me of that dream that I had. How is it so far? I think that the hair is looking like it's going nicely, and it's good, like in the combination of the like the everything else. I don't know why this part is that dark. Like it shouldn't be that dark. Like everything else is alright, but this part is like very dark. It's not, it shouldn't be that dark. Like at least on the video. But I truly hope that you are seeing the rest of it like very nice. Like, I mean, this is just the black colored pencil, so it's fine. It's important that you are looking at this part like clearly, that you can see like what I'm doing. It's looking awesome. Thank you so much, Thomas. I really appreciate that, and I'm very happy that you like it. I'm very happy that you guys are liking like what I do and my drawings. I didn't even know like what colors I will be using for the hair. Like I picked up some like these colors like a couple of minutes before we actually started, like before I actually started this live. I was like, I forgot to pick the colors, and I would just like do a quick selection, and I just did a quick selection. Like I knew that we are gonna be doing this kind of hair, but I didn't know that we will be using like the exact these colors. And I didn't use Prismacolor for quite some time for the hair, so it's actually turning out nicely. I even forgot how to use the Prismacolors for the hair. Let me make this a bit darker, so I'm just gonna use the Indigo Blue. To make certain parts darker. I'm gonna even use the black for certain parts, like especially for these transition. I'll always say like that the contrast when it comes to the hair and when it comes to drawing the hair is everything basically. Even if you exaggerate and overreact with contrast, like you cannot make a mistake when it comes to that. Like there are no mistakes if you exaggerate with the contrast. It's just like it's impossible to make a mistake when it comes to this. Like it's your drawing would look amazing no matter what. That's for sure. I'm using the non-photo blue just to kind of blend the. I have to move a bit because the cat is sleeping and I cannot move, so I don't wake him up. He's sleeping on my lap and I cannot wake him up, but at the same time like I really need to switch the position somehow because my legs are hurting. Not the powder blue, we're gonna use the cloud blue. Even now I'm sitting on a different chair. Hey everyone, I'm here but on a phone call. Looking great, Mimos Arthur. Hi, Unmasked Art, and welcome again to this live. I'm very happy that you're here and that you managed. And thank you so much for your kind comment. Like I really appreciate it. And I'm very happy that you like it. What I want to say, yeah, basically, so I am not even sitting in my usual chair because I switched the chair because my computer is there, and sometimes like I like to sit there and work, and my and this is my drawing desk, so I switched the chairs, and this one is very uncomfortable, by the way. But before my live, the two of them were sleeping there. And I felt bad waking them up, and then after I forgot to switch the chairs, and now the black one again is sleeping there. Leo is sleeping there, so it's fine. Like if they're comfortable, it doesn't matter if I'm comfortable. I should be the most comfortable here, but I guess that they have more rights in this house than I do, and I'm letting them. It's fine. just gonna use the denim blue a bit. Everyone, thank you for your recommendations. She's really good. Oh my god, thank you, Ozzy, so much. And I would really I really appreciate that. That Will suggested for you guys to like come and watch my live. I'm very grateful. I'm just trying to fix this colored pencil a bit, so I'm just going to sharpen it as much as I can, and there it is, it's fixed. Sometimes it's just better to sharpen than to try and fix it by yourself with your hands. Most of the time. Isn't that right? He's so cute when he's like half asleep. I even forgot how our reference is looking like. I'm not even looking at it. My phone just turned off and I'm just doing whatever I think it's the best looking for this hair. So just like inventing a new hairstyle. I think it looks good so far. Maybe if we get this a bit darker. There's something about this part that I don't like. When like I look at everything, it's just like I think that that part should be a bit darker. So we're just gonna make it a bit darker. Okay. Now we can also make this part. We can make this part darker. I'll be back in about 15 or 20 minutes. Of course, not a problem at all. Take all the time you need. Unmask, I found your channel. You're pretty awesome also. Yeah, he's definitely so amazing. Like, he is very amazing, and his drawings are like out, like they're like out of this world. Like, guys, whoever didn't check Unmask art, like, please do. He's such an amazing artist and such skilled and talented. I love watching his lives, and I love watching like his tutorials, and you can find a lot of tutorials on a lot of different mediums on his drawing channel, his art channel. Like, it's really amazing. I'm just gonna blend this with the cloud blue. And can fix this a bit. And then we're gonna do the rest with the indigo blue, but we're gonna like try and combine it a bit. I think that it's looking good so far. I don't know how long we were at live, like an hour. The time is passing so quickly. Not sure why, like every time I start this live, but the time is passing like very fast, and it's very hard to like catch up with the time. I just want to change like some things when it comes to the hair. I would just like to see the reference real quick to see like the direction and all the rest. So basically the hair is going here, and then this is like a very dark part. I mean, we can make it like that. Let me see if I can change things to make like the hair here. Okay, we'll see. Right now we're gonna leave this part. We're gonna work on this one, and we're gonna start using this gray lavender. I need this color. And I would also like to use the deco pink, but unfortunately that color is dead. Almost dead. And I don't know where my pencil extenders, but never mind. So we're gonna use this purple hue for this transition. Just for certain parts, just so we can like limit the parts where the purple is going to go. I'm gonna also combine it with this blue a bit. And we are going to use some light, for example, this gray lavender. Let's see how this color is gonna combine with the blue. I think it's good so far, and it's lighter. Definitely we'll have to use some of the lighter colors. So I will be using the violet. Basically just as an undertone. I am really trying to balance with you. I'll just sharpen this gray lavender. And we can use the deco pink, but like, can you see how small it is? Like it almost died. We'll use it just a bit for the highlights, and we're gonna combine these like very light places here. I'm very happy with how this is turning out so far. And just like go with this lighter color a bit through here, just so we can combine in certain places, like these two colors, and we're gonna combine them even more. This is the Imperial Violet. Now I will just use the violet and the violet blue. I'll just use the violet blue a bit for this part here. It looks good so far, and then we'll use the violet to blend these parts. To blend this out a bit better. I'm using the denim blue. Just kind of like get a bit better transition somehow. Then we're using the non-photo blue. Gonna create this transition and make it even better. I think it's a bit better. And we'll use the indigo blue. Create this like transition and get it all like kind of together. I have to drink a bit of juice, I'm sorry. This already looks amazing. Thank you, Nemanja, so much. I'm very happy. I cannot believe that you're still here and following. Like, I really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for your support. You know how much that means to me. And thank you so much for your kind words. I'm very happy that you like it. Coming from a master like you, that's a very huge compliment. I'm gonna use this purple hue to kind of block some darker parts, just like some random part of the. I'm enjoying this process. I'm very happy that you do. Like I'm very, very happy. I'm enjoying this process as well. Like this is really so calming for me. And so guys, I have a question because I'm thinking about like you can see the reference photo attached like here, and I would really like to know, because on the reference photo you see that her left side, so if you're watching this, like if you're looking at the reference photo, like our right side is pretty black. So because of the reference photo, what do you think? Like, should we make the hair like this on the right, or just to leave this part like very dark with just few parts of the blue and the purple, or we do the same thing as we did here? Like, I'm really thinking about that, and soon we're gonna start working on the right part. So I'm really interested to see like what are your thoughts, because I'm thinking about it like for the past 10 minutes, because I have no idea what we'll do with our right side. So either we leave it very dark with just few parts like this, like with few parts of blue and purple, or we do the same thing as we did here. I'm not sure, but we will have, definitely we will have darker parts here, but how dark that should be, like I'm really interested, like just comment your thoughts. And we'll see about the process. I'm just working on the basic flow of the hair just so I don't lose it. And balancing with the cat in my lap while I do it. Maybe not so dark as the original, also the right part of the face when then shouldn't be so dark as well. Exactly. The right part of the face. Yeah, I think that's not that dark, but maybe to make it like darker than this, darker a bit, but not that dark. I think that would be nice, actually. But yeah, I definitely think that I will go like that. I'll just make a couple of lighter parts with this deco pink and with this great lavender. But we'll use the white as well, just so we can get like a better highlights, because this is light but not that light as I want it to be. So there are just like some parts that we're gonna like make as light as possible. And let me see, I'm having cat's hair all over my face. Just trying to clean this one a bit, the white. So we're gonna keep this. When I first saw how you were doing the hair, I pictured the other side still dark with a little blue and purple in my head. Yeah, definitely I will do like the other part will be darker, but not as dark as the reference photo, like, but it will be darker just a bit. Maybe the contrast would look like better, but still it would have some parts, like lighter parts, but not as much as this part. Like this part we made it like quite light and quite colorful. And I'm also gonna use the violet here. Still like a long way to go. I really have to move this cat, like he's really gonna fall. Can you please move a bit? Just a bit so you don't fall. Like honestly, he never slept this long in my lap. So my lap is basically boiling because whenever like you're like the cat sleeps somewhere, like she is like just like a heater, and he's working like a heater as well. So like my lap at the moment is like it's boiling, and I feel so sorry actually waking him up. So I'll just put up with it, I guess. And what should we use? What else? Like what color should we use? Let's leave it for now. I'm thinking about what else should we use apart of this. I will use the black a bit. I will sharpen the black, and I will use the black just so we could get like a better transition. I have to leave for work again. When is your next live stream? Next live stream, I hope that I will finish this like during this live stream. And if not, I mean, I don't believe that I will actually finish this on this live stream if only if I'm like here for like 3 hours. Again, 3.5 hours. So maybe I will do another live stream in 2 days if I don't finish this now, because we're already been here like an hour and a half. So if I don't finish this, which I probably won't be able to finish it, maybe we'll do the other part and this finish like on the other live, which will be in 2 days again. I don't believe that people would actually like sit for 3 hours and watch me draw. So I think that 2 hours of live is like more than enough. So I think that we will do this in our other live. So we're using the black just so we can like make some parts darker, but once we go through like on top of it with the purple, it won't be like that obvious, like that black, but I like keeping it. I'm gonna take the violet. I like keeping the contrast. So as for me, like using the black in these kinds of hairstyles and hair drawings, it's very nice. 3 pets. It would actually be amazing if you did ASMR videos of you painting. Wow, that's a very nice suggestion. Like I love ASMR, honestly. Like I love listening to it, and I love loads of videos. But I don't know if I would be able to do it. I don't know how to film it. I don't know how to get my camera and the mic like properly. So I'm not sure how I would be able to actually do it. But maybe in the future, like who knows? Maybe in the future I can do it. But I'm happy to hear that you find my videos of drawing like relaxing. I could easily sit for 3 hours and watch. Wow, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate your kind comments, guys, and your support. That's really kind. Participating equals drawing. You already have the setup. Just get a mic closer to the drawing board, and you can even make whisper tutorials while drawing. I mean, it just makes sense. I don't know if I'm like, if I have a proper voice for ASMR. You know that you have like to have that special kind of voice and special triggers and everything. I'm not sure. I will definitely watch some of the some of the videos, like ASMR videos, like art videos, so I can see like the setup and how the people are doing that. That would actually be fun. So this is quite purplish. It's like Parma Violet. I'm not sure where that color is, but I kind of like it. And this is, I mean, you don't even need to speak. There's a lot of drawing ASMR where people just draw, and the sound that pencil makes is very relaxing. Yeah, I know that, like that's really row to 1.4k. Hi Turtle Squad. Hi, thank you so much for joining this live. Yeah, I honestly am not sure if I would be able to do it, but like, why not? Maybe something in the future. Just like sit and like make people watch ASMR drawing. Like, maybe that would be more interesting to people than just like, I'm not sure. I'll have to check, but definitely thank you so much for the suggestion. Like, that never actually crossed my mind, honestly. But I will take a look, definitely. I'll have a look at it. I'm just using the black to make these parts even darker. You're so good at drawing. I love your art. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm very happy that you like my work. I think that this drawing is turning out like quite nicely so far, considering like the fact that we forgot about our reference and we're not using it anymore. Like, just inventing a new hairstyle and inventing the new hair color and the hair transition, and it can be stressful in the beginning. Like, I remember that I tried this a couple of times and like it wasn't that successful, but after a while, like, I realized that like you just need to relax and don't think, and just layer some colors and see like what suits you the best, and that's about it. Like, that's all you need for these kinds of drawings. I have to make this a bit lighter, and I have to make this part like very light. Just gonna make this a bit lighter, and this part as well. I'm gonna combine these lighter. What kind of colored pencils do you use? I'm using the Prismacolor Premier colored pencils, and I usually don't use it for the hair. I use them for the face. Like, this is the face, like that was made with Prismacolors, and for the face I like using them a lot, and but for the hair not so much. For the hair I prefer using the Faber-Castell Polychromos, but since we started like with these colors, like I just thought like we might as well continue, because there are some people following this and drawing along, at least in the previous 3 lives. So I thought like I really need to continue with the same colored pencils, and then I'm just using like, that looks gorgeous. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Thank you. There's still like a lot of work to be done here, but at the same time like I'm happy with how everything is turning out, since we're just inventing the new hairstyle. I'm using the lilac, I think that's how you pronounce it. As I said, like sometimes it's really hard to pronounce certain colored pencils, especially because I am not sure how to pronounce certain things. So if you ever hear me pronouncing some of the things like wrong, just like write it down, because I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm not sure how to pronounce certain colors, so just correct me whenever I'm wrong. This is violet blue, imperial violet. I need something darker. I need this one. I'm sorry for the noise, for the camera shaking. So we're just gonna blend it with this purple hue. I'm gonna kind of blend he just jumped, Sky just jumped from my lap, like oh my god, and I'm like, my lap is burning at the moment. Whenever they sleep next to you, like they make that place like very warm. That's why they keep moving, because like even for them, like it's very hot. And he never slept like this long in my lap. Imagine you coloring your hair that way. That would actually be so amazing. Like I would love to have that hair color. Like I would definitely love to have that hair color. But I never had I'm not sure if I'm ready to change my hair color. Like I like my hair color red. But then again, like imagine having this cool bluish, purplish hair style. Like that would be so amazing. That would actually be like so amazing. I would love my hair, but I'm not sure like how long this could actually stay on your head, like the same colors and everything. Like I don't know if that's like how quick is that, like that can like disappear and go away. I'm not sure if we should add a bit of warmer tones or not. Let me just see how that will turn out. Maybe in some parts, but I kind of prefer how this is. Let me just see, maybe in just in some parts, but like very lightly. I'm using this Dahlia purple, and it's a bit like a warmer color, but let me see. I believe it cost a lot of money just to get it that way. And also it's most likely gonna damage the hair due to lots of coloring. I think so, definitely. I think that you actually need to bleach your hair first, which is like a lot of which is damaging. Like it's very damaging for your hair. And after that, like I think that every time like you get like roots and everything, you need to bleach it again. So basically like your hair that is new, it gets damaged like very fast and very quickly. So I'm not sure if, I mean, my hair is curly by nature, so I have like very dry hair by nature because it's curly. So I'm not sure like if my hair would be able to survive the hair change and the hair color change. But whoever has a like strong hair, I think that they can actually do it, but I don't know, like that can be very damaging for the hair, honestly. But and you need a very good professional to change your hair and not damage it like a lot. Colored Pencils magazine, guys, thank you so much for sharing my live in your Facebook profile. I really appreciate that, and I'm so grateful. And thank you so much for being here now and for joining this live and for liking this. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you're here. Just like blend certain parts. Of course, big fans of your work. Wow, I'm very honored. Wow, thank you guys so much. I'm very, very honored and very grateful. And I just don't know what I would say. Like, thank you guys so much. Just have to make like a couple of lighter parts here. Like the most stressful part is working on the edge of the paper, like on the whole ends like of the paper, and then like your color is getting stuck like to the ends of it. And I don't usually like, I always like to tape it and then like work on the tape, and that can be like also a bit annoying. But working on the like the edge of the paper can be like I think that he's entering the bag. Sky, my cat, just woke up from a nap and he's entering the bag because he just likes to be in the bag or not. or he feels so much better in my lap. Does the color pencils blend it? Yeah, they actually do. These color pencils, like this Prismacolor Premier, like especially if you're like a beginner artist, like these colors are blending very nicely, and they can go like very nicely with the. I'm very warm, so I cannot keep you in my lap like that long. Guys, like whoever didn't see this, my cat, like this is one of my cats. I have two cats. But I really cannot keep you in my lap at the moment. I really need to put you down, if that's alright, because my lap is burning. Can you go like to Leo or somewhere, please? I got two of them. Two cats. whoever joined like after. I'm not sure who is following still, but like they are so funny. They're like they're both Persian cats, and they like to sleep on my lap a lot. And he just slept like an hour or something, and my lap is burning now because of it. Like it's he, you know how cats are making places like very warm whenever they sleep and wherever they sleep, like they just like they're working as the heaters. So my lap is like burning at the moment, and I cannot keep him anymore there. Just working on connecting this part here. I think that this looks quite nice. Maybe if we would join these two parts, because I'm kind of bothered by this very dark part and then not having. Let's see if we can maybe join it. When I look on the live, it's kind of strange, so I prefer having that a bit darker. And I am in a need of violet, which I lost in the process. I have no idea where the color is. It's standing like here. I think it's a bit better. Nope, I cannot hold you again. I need to go down a bit and leave my lap alone. Have to focus, and I cannot focus with you there. He starts purring and then I become sleepy. Nope. No, no. Okay, I will leave this like this. Okay, I just need to check the reference photo again. And drink a bit because I'm very thirsty. So on the reference photo, like this part is very dark, so you can basically see it, but it kind of goes in the same direction here. So I'm just gonna erase this part, and we're gonna make it like to go into the same direction as this, but we're gonna make it like quite dark. Just so we can like make this stand out maybe a bit more. Let me see. I think that will look good. And then in our another live, since this is like already lasting a lot, like almost 2 hours, we'll finish this part, and then in another live we're gonna work on the other part of the hair. And then we're gonna finish this. I cannot believe that this actually takes this much time. Like I usually finish, maybe because I'm speaking and interacting and doing this like very slowly. Maybe that's why, I'm not sure. So we are going to make this darker. Or as dark as possible. I'm gonna leave some space for the highlights. I want to be an artist just like you, Mimas. Your art is so inspiring. Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. You can be much better than me if you start learning how to draw, and if you start like practicing every day. Looks really, unmasked art looks really cool, Mima. Missed most of the stream being on a call and cooking dinner. I like how you choose to do the hair. You're cooking dinner, that's so nice. I still have to do that. But it's fine. It's like you're here, so it's very nice. I'm very grateful to have you here. And good luck with the cooking as well. Like from time to time I burn my dinner. So I'm honestly not the greatest cook, but I can cook. And thank you. Like I definitely decided to go with the purple and the blue, like combining. So I think that it turned out like quite nicely. But I'll see like how this will end. So far I think that it's looking like good, and I think that we have to follow still this flow. So we're gonna kind of make this different a bit. So if you're seeing that you're missing something and that you miss some flow or something like that, like you can easily change it, and don't think that you made like some like fatal mistake. If you have some things like to change or anything else, like it can still be changed. So you can see that like, and I changed the form, which is like nothing to be like worried about. Just like being careful here around the face. So it's here we're reaching like towards the end of the hair. D just got in here. Hi there, just got in here too. Hi D, thank you so much for joining in. I'm very happy to have you here. I got some of the people here thanks to the unmasked art, like he had the live today, and I joined the live and I enjoyed like him drawing such wonderful piece today with colored pencils, and he suggested that they can like check out that I'm having a live later on today, and there are actually some people who actually came. So on Mascara, thank you so much for inviting them to this live. Like, I'm very honored and grateful. Love the colors. Thank you so much. I am very happy that you like these colors. I was like speaking like on my previous live, like I was thinking about it, and most of the people, they actually got a suggestion like the blue and the purple, and I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, we can definitely go with the blue and the purple, like along like on both sides. Like, I know that this would be like so much darker, but still it would have like the same effect like this. But we'll do that on another live, because unfortunately, like, we've been here for almost like 2 hours. And Turtle Squad by Mimas, I have to go do the rest of my school, but I love watching you draw. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you so much, Turtle Squad. I have to wear my glasses, like, because I barely see the comments. I have to start wearing my glasses on, like, during lives as well. Enjoy the rest of the day and have fun working on the things for the school, and I see you in another live. Thank you so much for being here. When I draw a lot, I kind of get the blurry vision, like, from time to time. So I'm just gonna use any blue, or like, we'll use the denim blue a bit, just to make some parts like in these colors, so you can combine the black along with the bluish and purplish tones and all the rest. Like, we're still gonna make this part like very dark, but just use a bit of the same colors as we did like here. And you can see like how, I don't know if you can see that on the actual live, but here is like just a bit lighter parts, and we're gonna do the same thing like with our purple tones, and like here, especially here. So we're gonna use the violet, only this part. I think that we're gonna make a bit no, don't jump on my lap, like, no, I have to rest a bit from you. All right. When I tattoo, I get blurry vision. I didn't know other people have that problem. Yeah, definitely. I like when I draw a lot, like I've been drawing like for 2 hours straight now, and whenever I do that, um, I I usually get like a blurry vision a bit, so I kind of need to rest my eyes a bit. And I have to start wearing my glasses as well. But I always like, I keep them on my head. And now if I start wearing them, my vision is gonna get even more blurry. So now I cannot start wearing them because my vision is blurry now. So if I start wearing them now, I will make it even worse. So I cannot. I have to rest my eyes a bit and then use the glasses. My cat is so persistent. It's like he knows that I do something like very important, and he likes to like be like somewhere near. So he's trying like from all different sides to just like jump on my lap. So again, we can use the violet. So it's mostly how I do the hair. Like I block, first I block the darkest parts. Then I go with the mid shades, like, and a bit darker. Then I go with the lighter. And then I go with the darker and with the mid shades again. And then I go with the lightest. So it's basically like it's... Yeah, my cat is on the other desk. Come here. Just a second, please. He is amazing. Like he likes to, he really likes to jump everywhere and explore. I get blurry too when I draw for a long time and my eyes get tired. Definitely, me too. Like, definitely. I think you were gone earlier when I told you, but you're pretty awesome yourself. Yeah, that was for the unmasked art. Like, he is really awesome. I think that he's gonna jump on the desk again. I cannot move anymore, honestly. I would like to finish this in peace. My eyes gets blurry before I start, so I put my glasses and my readers and magnifying glass. So yeah, definitely. I should definitely do that. Like I should definitely pay attention more to it because I forget. I always forget. So unfortunately it is what it is. But I mean, for the next live, I think I'll definitely use the glasses. I have to. We'll just go over with the... Just go over with the black. So I can connect everything. I think that's... It's not even like shown, I think, properly here on this live, but it's like it's really nice how it's turning, like at least in real time here. I'll just, yeah, he's again on my desk. How to put your cat down. Just like come and check out like the eraser. Yeah. That did the work. Just throw something, like if they want to, if you want them off from something, I just like throw something and then they just want to investigate what I did. So they just go down. Now he's playing with the eraser. Problem solved. And this is what we did for today. And I think that it's looking like very nicely. We're gonna also do some parts with the X-Acto knife, like we're gonna work on the, the flyaway hairs. We're gonna work on this part, on the flyaway hairs as well. But on the next live, because I think that like now we are being live like almost more than 2 hours. So I think that on our next live, which is gonna be in 2 days, still we're gonna finish everything. We're gonna finish this part, and it won't take us that much time, I think, because it's dark. It's similar to this one, and we're gonna work on her neck and on her shoulders and on the flyaway hairs. And I think that's then we're gonna be done. I think that this would be it for today's live. Thank you all guys for joining in. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm very grateful, and I'm very happy that you're following this live, and I truly hope that I'll see you in another live, which is gonna be in 2 days. And that's it. Thank you guys so much. See you in my other life. You have a lovely night. See you soon. Peace. Yes, you as well. Have a lovely night, and see you soon. Bye guys. Bye to everybody. Wait, was fun watching. Can't wait to watch you finish. See you all in a couple of days. See you all guys in a couple of days. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much again for joining in. Have a nice day or a nice night. It depends where you are, from where you're following, and see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.